Welcome back. We're talking this morning with motivational speaker Willie Jolley, who is, if you don't mind my saying so, a dreamer.
I am.
But you say the key to dreams and making them come true is intention.
Yeah, you have to be purposely intentional. There has to be a very clear intention. This is what I am going to do. Not just a dream. Many people think of dreams as having no substance as well, but, you know, wish on a star, but a dream that has an intention, and then you break it down to goals, and goals are the steps to those dreams.
The economy has been catastrophic to a lot of people, and you talk about catastrophes and how they can hit you and knock you down. Some people get up, some don't. A lot of people today have lost their jobs, they've lost their homes. Many have lost their hope.
Yes.
You say it's important for us to grow through this time and not just go through this time. Explain the difference.
We can just go through it, or we can become bigger and better people. We can go through the process, or we can become better on the other side. And I believe that in every adversity, there's also an opportunity to be better, to grow your business, to grow yourself. Many people know my story of being a nightclub singer. I was a singer. I sang my way through undergrad school and graduate school as a nightclub singer and jingle singer. Pizza Hut and making it great. We work well together. News for and you. I sang many of the jingles that people have heard over the years. I was a singer. And so I paid my way through school, but one night in the nightclub, I got fired and replaced by a karaoke machine. And they said, "We love your band, but this is more cost effective." And it was painful. It was that kick in the gut kind of feeling. What am I going to do? I got 2 children. I got a wife. What am I going to do? And it was out of that, though, I decided that I had to grow me, and I had to get better and look for new opportunities. And that part of my life, that chapter might be closed, but that does not mean the book is finished.
And in fact, you recommend for people who've lost their jobs that rather than giving up, they simply change directions.
That's exactly right. A setback is going to happen to everybody. They might have a diagnosis, they might have a divorce, they might have a loss of job, they might lose their home. I don't know which one is going to happen. We all have setbacks, but a setback is not the end of the road, it's a bend in the road. And if you're willing to move and change and look for new opportunities, you'll find that life has great possibilities and opportunities for each and every person if they will look at their future as a great new journey.
So how does a worker who's just been terminated become an entrepreneur?
Well, a couple things. One, they got a skill set. They have something they've done for whatever number of years they've done it. They've got some intellectual capital. And people think capital is just money. Well, there's a lot of types of capital. There's intellectual capital. There's relationship capital. My relationship with you, or my relationship with somebody who I can call and say, look, I need your advice. I need your thoughts. I need your help. Using your relationship capital, your intellectual capital. I know how to do thus. And if I can't sell thus, like I worked for a lot of the car industry and I worked for Ford, I spoke for them. Well, some of them, their intellectual capital was putting a bumper on a car or a door handle. But they also had an intellectual capital of how this assembly line worked. Maybe I can take something that I do at home, like make a cake, develop my assembly line with cakes. People are buying cakes. That might be an option. Look at new options. I went to Ford to speak for Ford. I was their speaker of record for their reorganization in 2006 when they were trying to get people to take their buyout. Their goal was 25,000 people. I went to Ford, spoke all over the country at plants and said, I can't tell you whether to take this buyout, but I can tell you that this is an opportunity for somebody you to live your dreams. One man came up after and said, I never knew I had a dream. Many of those people took that buyout and have built very successful franchise businesses, companies, because they just looked at their capital.
Willie Jolley. We'll continue our discussion with him in just a minute.